Hello and welcome to this broadcast telling you about the development site at Headlands, 18 Warton Lane, Austrey near Atherstone, CV9 3EJ. Now, CrowdProperty is a peer-to-peer lending platform designed to facilitate loans between private individuals and professional property businesses. CrowdProperty is authorised and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority under permission number 723959. CrowdProperty is not covered by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. There are risks with any loans you make, and just like all peer-to-peer lending, your capital is at risk. CrowdProperty endeavours to protect all lenders. This is done by registering the legal first charge against the property project. This means that in the very unlikely event a borrower defaults on the loan, CrowdProperty will be able to take ownership of the project and manage it for the lenders. So this project is located in the village of Austrey, midway between Tamworth and Nuneaton. Austrey forms part of the North Warwickshire district. The plot is approximately 0.67 acres, with planning permission to extend and refurbish the current dwelling and erect 3 new detached 5-bedroom houses. Planning permission has been granted by the North Warwickshire Borough Council with conditions discharged. Building works are set to start at the end of January, and the property was purchased by the borrower, Headlands Atherstone Limited. Their company registration number is 11643265, and they purchased this back in 2008. The Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors' valuation of the property in its existing condition is £425,000. The RICS estimate of the completed GDV, the gross development value, is £1,815,440, and CrowdProperty has agreed to lend the borrower £900,000 in 3 raises. It's a 15 months maximum loan term, with first charge security being offered to lenders. So a bit more about the description of the location. Austrey is a small village situated in North Warwickshire with a population of approximately 1,500 residents. The village is nestled between the towns of Tamworth to the southwest and Nuneaton to the southeast, which are 7.7 miles and 13.3 miles respectively. Atherstone town is also located 6.9 miles away. With junction 11 of the M42 and the A42 being just 2 miles from Austrey, the village is well connected to the motorway network, with connections to the north via the M1 and the south via the M6. The village benefits from being equidistant, situated between Atherstone and Tamworth train stations at 7 miles away, both providing hourly trains to London Euston and Birmingham. The village benefits from a C of E primary school, a preschool and a playgroup, as well as offering a village shop and a public house. The site totals 0.67 acres and provides a single dilapidated 3-bedroom house. Vehicle access to the site can be gained directly from Warton Road. So the site, situated then within the North Warwickshire Borough Council, benefits from planning permission, and that consent is under PAP 2017/0375, with the permission granted for the extension and refurbishment of the existing dwelling and the development of 3 new builds. Looking to begin works on the site at the end of January, the borrower intends to sell the development on completion of the works. It's for a maximum of 15 months loan, and the first charge security is going to be offered on this particular project. So here's a location map of where the site is. This here is the M42, which just here becomes the A42. Cross-sectioning it is the A5 going between Atherstone and Tamworth, and this is where the site is here, Austrey, just on the edge of the M42, close to junction 11 of the M42. So the village 2 miles from junction 11 of that M42 and A42 junction, providing links to the rest of the motorway network, including the M1 to the north and the M6 to the south. Access to Nuneaton and Tamworth is via the A5. The village itself contains several amenities, including Austrey Church of England Primary School, about half a mile away, the Bird in Hand pub, again about half a mile away, The village also benefits from close proximity to several additional attractions. These include Twycross, just over 2 miles away, Atherstone train station with those direct services to London and Birmingham being just over 7 miles away. Atherstone Leisure Complex is also 7 miles away. Atherstone Golf Club course is 8 miles away or thereabouts, and Drayton Manor Theme Park is just under 10 miles away. Atherstone is also home to the Aldi UK and TNT UK head offices. There are 2 recently completed developments situated on either side of the site. These are outlined in blue in the adjacent figure on the right hand side of your screen, of which the development on the eastern side has recently secured sales of 10 houses, endorsing the development potential of the area. So the plan then is to extend and refurbish the current dwelling, that's plot 4 on the site, which is just here, and it's to make that from a 3-bedroom house into a 4-bedroom property. The development of 3 5-bedroom new builds is also going to happen. One of them is going to be a 5-bed which includes a detached garage, that is plot number 1 over here, and then the other 2 will be 5-bed houses to include integral garages, and that's plot 2 and plot 3 over here. The site is 0.67 acres and includes an existing private driveway. So here's the proposed designs. This is the existing house at the moment. This current property is a detached 3-bedroom property. It's got a detached double garage to the rear, and the planning has been granted for the renovation and extension of this property to create a 4-bedroom detached dwelling with 2 of the bedrooms having en-suites. The property will be 2,099 square feet, including the garage. And on the right hand side you can see there the front elevation of the property, and at the bottom you can just see the rear elevation of it. Here then are the proposed developments. This firstly is the Appleby design. It's a 5-bedroom detached house, 2,245 square feet including the integral garage, with 2 units proposed with this design. Both properties will have integral garages as shown in the figure just here. So that's how it's going to look, an artist impression with the garage. So looking at it from slightly the other angle with the garage on the left hand side here, as you come in through the property you've then got a living room just here on the right hand side. You've got a cloakroom just at the back of the stairway. As you then go further forward you've got then a dining room with a family area just to the right hand side and the kitchen on the left hand side. Then when you come through the kitchen you're into the utility and into the double garage. When we then go upstairs, we have bedroom 1, which has like a wardrobe area here and an ensuite, quite a sizable bedroom. Coming back out onto the landing you've got bedroom 4 just here with a family bathroom. You've then got bedroom 3 and bedroom 5, and then bedroom 2 here with its own ensuite. Looking at the rear elevation, that's it there with the large patio doors to the rear of it. There's the one side elevation and that's the other side elevation. There's going to be 2 of these properties built on this site. Here's the other design. It's the Simpson House design. Again, a 5-bed detached property. The habitable area is 1,942 square feet. Got a separate detached double garage, that's 355 square feet. 1 unit in this style, and 2 bedrooms here again include ensuite. So slightly different in its layout. We're coming through to the hallway here with a cloakroom just on the right hand side. Straight ahead of you is the dining room and the kitchen area with a utility just off of the kitchen. Coming back out into the hallway, you then will come through by the stairs and turn into the living room, or indeed go into the study. Coming back out and going upstairs, well, you've then got bedroom number 4 on the left hand side, a family bathroom in the middle, and then bedroom 3 towards the rear. Bedroom 5 is the smaller of the bedrooms, but then when you come over onto the front you've got bedroom 1 here with built-in wardrobes and an ensuite, and also then to the rear you've got bedroom 2, which clearly similarly has an ensuite as well. The front elevation looks like that, quite distinctive windows on this particular design. That's how it looks from the side, again from the other side, and that then is the rear elevation of this particular design. So an overview then of the project financials and proposed loan. Well, the current market value is £425,000. It's been verified by RICS. The estimated build cost is £750,000, which is an estimate by a quantity surveyor. And the total gross development value of the completed development is £1,815,440, again verified by the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors. 900,000 is the loan agreed, which will be taken in 3 raises and drawn in multiple phases based on the independent monitoring surveyor's verification. The exit strategy is to sell. So the loan amount of 900,000 will be raised in 3 phases. Phase 1 of £400,000, Phase 2 of £250,000 and Phase 3 also of £250,000. On this webinar we're talking about the first phase raise of £400,000, and of that 400,000, £297,000 will be drawn on day 1, with the remaining loan drawn in phases based on the independent monitoring surveyor's verification. The initial loan to value is 69.9%, and that loan to value at the project completion, if it goes to full term, is 54.5%, including the rolled up interest. It's secured with a first charge against the development. 8% per annum is the interest rate being offered to lenders, and the interest paid is going to be paid at the end of the project. It's a maximum loan period, remember, of 15 months. The minimum time is 6 months, and the loan is targeted to commence at the end of January, on the 31st of January 2019. So here then are the borrowers on this particular project. It's Headlands Atherstone Limited. Their company registered number is 11643265, in which Sajid Hussain and Russell Dean Lewis are directors. Saj has a BSc Honours in Business Information Systems, that's from the University of Wolverhampton, and he has an MBA in Business Management from the University of Central Birmingham. After leaving university, Saj ran an IT company for 15 years. Saj began his property business in 2006, starting out by acquiring properties and single-let family homes before moving into the HMO market. Alongside these projects, Saj also leads projects involving light refurbishments and flipping. Since 2016, Saj has undertaken residential developments including new build projects in South Birmingham and commercial to residential conversions in North Birmingham. Russell has a BSc in Quantity Surveying, an HNC Construction Management qualification, a Construction Skills Certificate Scheme qualification, and an MSc Certificate in Business. Russell started gaining property experience from the age of 13 when he began working for his family refurbishment company. Since then, he's gained experience in various aspects of the property industry, including working as a quantity surveyor and project manager, in which he managed projects from conception through to completion. Here are some other projects that the borrowers have done. The first one is Oakview Richard Lewis Way in Solihull near Shirley, B93FX. It was a demolition of the existing property, and that then created a new residential development comprising 27 two-bedroom apartments. The project is currently underway with completion due in Q4 of 2019, and sales off-plan are being secured. The purchase price here was 1.2 million, cost of works 5 million, and the gross development value is 7 million. Another project is the Pickering and Mail building. That's in Caroline Street, Birmingham, B31UE. This is carrying out viability and pre-contract work with a view to restore the existing property and convert the property into a residential development with 2 luxury apartments, a commercial outlet and 4 townhouses. The potential purchase price is £650,000, cost of works 1.3 million, and the gross development value £3.69 million. The professional team involved in this current project is the architect is Michael Borrow from Mindspray Architects. CDM is being done by Sue Fullard, and there's her website on the right hand side there. The main contractors are Cameron Butcher. Structural engineer being ASC Limited, and the quantity surveyor is Felton Consult. The main contractor then, Cameron Butcher, here's a little bit more detail about them. They're based in Birmingham and have been awarded the contract to deliver this project for the borrower. A case study that they're doing in Birmingham, where they're constructing 33 individual, traditionally built private homes, and they started on site in September 2008. The completion date is due Q4 of 2020. And the second case study I can share with you is Wigginton Road, an ongoing new build project. Two-storey, three-bedroom house. The main structural work took 18 weeks, and they are currently concentrating on the internal fit-out. The building commenced on the 23rd of July 2018, and it's set to be complete by the end of January 2019. Now, CrowdProperty believe, of course, in responsible lending and borrowing, and the amount of this loan is based on the project and the experience of the developers. The total agreed to lend is £900,000 based on a 3-tranche raise. Phase 1 raise will be £400,000. The initial day 1 release will be £297,000, creating a loan to value of 69.9% on the property value. The RICS value is £425,000. The outturn loan to value will be 54.5%, including rolled up interest based on the RICS gross development value of £1,815,440. CrowdProperty will have the first charge to protect lenders in the event of a default, and the remaining funds will be drawn on the independent monitoring surveyor's verification. Phase 2 and Phase 3 raises will be offered in Q2 2019. The loan term is a maximum of 15 months, and the borrower's exit strategy is to sell. Remember that loan target to commence the 31st of January 2019. So your next steps then, please, are to make sure that you understand this loan. Please carry out your own due diligence on this project and on the developers, and then please decide how much you would like to lend. Next thing to do is to go to CrowdProperty and pledge on launch. That launch being on Thursday the 10th of January at 10 AM. You can preview this before that launch time. The website will automatically go live at 10 AM on Thursday the 10th of January 2019. And then pledging on the deal, CrowdProperty then will conduct the necessary anti-money laundering checks on people wanting to invest in this project, and then you'll be invited to send your funds to your very own CrowdProperty secure account, and then you'll start earning interest on completion of the loan agreement. So thank you for watching this webinar. I hope you're able to help us support this particular project. My name is Andy Haynes, and I look forward to you joining us again soon on another CrowdProperty funding opportunity.